Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So I thought it would be fun to take you on a speed meal prep this evening. It's actually Sunday evening when I'm filming this, and I am getting ready to go on a work trip tomorrow for 5 days. And so I need to prep some things so that my family has some food to eat this week while I'm gone. And I have a few things on my list. I want to make some banana muffins. I'm also going to prep some salads, some taco meat. I'm gonna wash all of my produce that I got at the grocery store today. This is just real life. I'm going to take you along with me as I go and see how much I can get done in about 90 minutes. This week's meal prep video is sponsored by Thrive Market and Good Sam. You guys know that I have been working with Thrive Market for a long time and I love their service. They are helping to make healthy eating affordable, and I love ordering from them because I can get a ton of products that I can't get here locally, especially more healthy and specialty products. And if you guys are looking for Good Sam products, they have them on Thrive Market. If you're not familiar with the Good Sam brand, they are good for you, good for farmers, and good for the planet. Their products are sugar-free. They're sweetened with allulose, which doesn't spike blood sugar levels, so they're safe for keto diets and diabetics. Good Sam is also good for the planet. They only work with regenerative farms. This means a few things. On regenerative farms, plants grow together, which helps curb climate change, and regenerative farming creates year-round revenue streams for farmers as well. So I'm going to share with you what I got from Thrive from Good Sam. I'm going to use their products in a couple of different recipes in the healthier banana muffins, and I'm also going to use them in my kids' lunches for tomorrow. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the Good Sam products that I picked up for this meal prep, and then a couple of other Thrive Market items as well. These are actually the candy coated cashews and peanuts. We've had these before and they're very, very good. My plan is to put a few of these in the kids' lunches tomorrow for a small treat. I am going to go ahead and pack their lunch for tomorrow tonight because I have to leave for the airport super early in the morning, so that way they'll already have them. But I would recommend these if you're ordering it from Thrive. They're really, really good. We're also going to use some of the Good Sam dark chocolate baking chips. These are 55% cacao. There is no sugar added, and I'm not going to make them today, but sometime I want to make their chocolate chip cookie recipe on the back there. So I have 2 bags of those, and then I also thought I would try some of their dark chocolate. So I got 2 bars of this. Sometimes I liked this in like adult type Lunchable snack boxes when I do meal prep, or you can also chop this up and use it in baked goods as well. So don't forget to check out Good Sam next time you guys are on Thrive Market. I have some other products here too that I'm going to use from Thrive. This is Oatly oat milk. I'm not exactly sure if you can get this on Thrive Market, but I have had Thrive Market's brand of oat milk before and it's fabulous. I'm going to use these in the muffins. I'm going to use this Thrive oat flour for the muffins, as well as this Fix and Fog dark chocolate peanut butter, yum, and their organic wildflower honey, which is my favorite, and some baking soda. And then for the taco meat that I'm going to prep for my family to eat this week, I have some of the Thrive grain-free taco shells, which I seriously love, recommend, as well as their taco seasoning. So these are just a couple of the things that I'm going to be using. But if you guys want to try out Thrive Market, I'll have a link in the description box below. They always have a deal for my subscribers. You can get 25% off your first order, plus you get to choose a free gift. So it's a great time to try any new things that you've been wanting to try. Definitely check that out. It's thrivemarket.com/Jen Chapin. So you guys, before I get started with this meal prep, I'm going to put my hair up and put a headband on. When I say that I feel a hot mess right now, I totally do. I have had such a busy weekend, but such a productive day, and I thought, you know what, this is the last thing I need to get done tonight. So we are just going to power through because I told Connor that this weekend I would make him banana chocolate chip muffins. I haven't made them in a long time and they love to have them for snacks and everything. So we're gonna power through. Right now it is about 8 p.m. So I do not want to spend any longer in the kitchen than about 60 to 90 minutes at the most. So that's gonna be the goal. We're gonna do muffins, kids' lunches, a couple salads, taco meat, and we're gonna get all of our produce washed and prepped. So boom, let's go. All right, so we're gonna get started started with the taco meat, and the reason I like to prep this when I'm out of town is because my kids and my husband love tacos and walking tacos and taco salads and all of that stuff. So this is something super easy that I can make ahead of time, and it reheats really well. So I have about pounds of ground beef in here. I'm just going to saute this with some onion powder and some salt. You could use chopped onion if you want to, but my kids don't prefer that, so I most of the time leave it out. But we're going to saute this until it is cooked through, and then at that point we'll see if we need to drain it. Okay, so I did go ahead and drain the beef just because it was a little bit greasy, and I don't particularly care for that. So I'm going to use this taco seasoning from Thrive Market. It's really, really good. I would definitely recommend it if you've never tried it before. I love the flavoring of it, and it's not super salty. Sorry, I was drinking a smoothie. It's not super salty like some other seasonings can be. And what I like to do is use 1 seasoning packet per 2 cups of ground beef. I just find that that has the best flavor. Otherwise, I find that it can be a little bit too strong. So I'm just gonna stir this up. I added 1 cup of water, and what I like to let this do is just cover it and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. It helps the meat get more tender. You can add more water if you need it, and then I just taste it at the end, see if it needs more salt, more cumin, anything. Most of the time it just needs a little bit more salt. So that is that. Okay, so while the taco meat is simmering, we're gonna move on to the muffins. This is the recipe that I'm gonna use, so I can link it down below. It's just peanut butter banana muffins made with oat flour. So I have 2 super ripe bananas in the bottom of my mixing bowl here. I added another half of a banana just because it said that the recipe called for 1 cup of mashed banana, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough. So just a tip, when you're using a stand mixer or a hand mixer, you don't have to pre-mash your banana. Just go ahead and put it in the mixer and let it go first to mash the banana, and then you can add the rest of your ingredients. Okay, so our banana is nice and creamy, mashed up. The recipe calls for about 2 teaspoons of vanilla, so we're just gonna eyeball that. And then 2 eggs, which I've already cracked. Can I help? Sure. Okay, so into the bowl, Flour's gonna help me. We added some of this dark chocolate peanut butter.
Can I stir it? I don't want the thing to stir it.
Yeah, so grab this and let it down slowly. There you go. Okay, now turn it on 3 over there.
There is no 3.
Okay, is there 4?
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, so
What if I put it on 10?
and then I also used this
put it on 10.
this Thrive wildflower honey, which I really like. So
what are you making?
This is peanut butter banana muffins with chocolate chips. So
I want to chocolate.
The recipe calls for regular peanut butter, but since I had this in the pantry, I figured we'd use it. So we've got in there banana, peanut butter, honey, vanilla, and egg. And then we'll add the dry ingredients next. Half a teaspoon salt.
Wait, get the salt away.
Okay, that's good. Yep, put it in. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, which is this one right here. Go ahead and put it in, that's fine. Okay, now you can start mixing it, and I'll add the oat flour. So we need 1 1/3 cups of oat flour. Okay, so we're gonna put 1/2 cup of the Good Sam mini chocolate chips. Perfect, because we're making it mini muffins, so. Okay, so in case you guys wanna see the macros on these Good Sam chocolate chips, 1 serving, which is 60 chips, has 0 grams of added sugar, which is awesome, and then 50 calories, so. We just used 1/2 cup of them in this recipe. Connor is licking the batter. Okay, so I'm gonna get these into some muffin cup. All right, so we got all the muffins messily put into our mini muffin pan. I'm gonna pop those in, and I'm gonna set this at probably, I don't know, we'll start with 13 minutes and see if they're done. And then here is, then here is the taco meat. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off since most of the liquid is evaporated, and we'll taste it and see if it needs anything else. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start washing up some of my produce. So these are some apples, and they actually came in one of my delivery boxes this week, and so a few of them have a little bit of herbs on them, but that's fine. I'm just going to put these in my salad spinner with cold water and vinegar and make sure they're all clean. My kids love to snack on apples throughout the week. So this is probably going to seem super weird, but whatever. Last week, when I was out of town, I got my family this fruit tray from the grocery store, and it worked out pretty well. But this week I was like, why don't I just buy my own produce and cut it up? It's a lot cheaper. So I got a pineapple and a watermelon. I'm gonna wash strawberries and whatever else fruit I can find. So yeah, I'm gonna repurpose this fruit tray. The reason I like using stuff like this is because it's clear, and when it's in the fridge, people can see what's in it, and it makes it more likely that they will eat it. All right, so here are how the mini muffins turned out. We tried some and they're really good. Definitely try out those Good Sam chocolate chips if you're looking for a no sugar added chocolate chip. Would totally recommend them. They are delicious. Okay, and then I also got my apples washed up. So we've got apples in here, some oranges I had left over from last week, and some bananas for the fruit bowl. Okay, so I am running short on time. I have about 15 minutes left for the time that I gave myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some of this romaine. It looks a little bit worse for wear in some places, but we're gonna revive it. And then I'm gonna make a few Caesar salads for Adam to have this week. And then I'll do the kids' lunches. All right, so the clock is almost out, but I'm gonna go ahead and prep my kids' lunches for tomorrow. So I have a couple different bento boxes. I can try and link these down below. This one is from Our Place, and then this one is a Bent Go. I've got some rolls here that I'm going to make some little sandwiches for them on, some chicken, rotisserie chicken, deli meat, some cheese. I'm gonna include some of the Good Sam candy coated peanut, no added sugar. Super happy about that. We've been trying to work on reducing our sugar intake. I'm probably gonna cut up some apples, and I'll just put these together, and then we'll go over everything that I got done tonight. All right, so we're at the end of our 90-minute meal prep. I made it with just a few seconds to spare. So let me share with you what I got done. I'm pretty happy with this. So I did make up a couple of Caesar salads for Adam to have with his lunch or dinner this week. There's just romaine lettuce in here, cucumber, Parmesan, some croutons, and then I had a couple of these dressing packets in the fridge. These were the lunch boxes, or bento boxes, I guess, that I made up for the kids for lunch tomorrow. So they've got some cheese crackers, and then I did use the Good Sam no added sugar candy coated peanuts along with some banana chips and some almonds to kind of make a little bit of a trail mix. So I know that they will be happy with that. Make sure that you check out those Good Sam products. Like I said, we have been trying to reduce all of our added sugar, and definitely those will help out, especially the chocolate chips. and the candy coated peanuts and cashews. The cashews are really good too. We've had them before. And then I made them just a little chicken with cheese sandwich on these Hawaiian buns with an apple and a granola bar. So these just stack up, and then all they have to do in the morning is grab it out of the refrigerator, stick it in their lunchbox with an ice pack, and grab a bottle of water, and they're good to go. So for the fruit, I ended up having a little bit more fruit than I could fit in this tray. I was kind of trying to do a cost comparison on what I thought would be better going forward as far as like prepping my own fruit versus buying it pre-prepped. And I'm thinking that buying all of this fruit just on its own would be between $6 and $7. And I believe that the pre-prepped fruit tray that I got last week was around $11. So you are saving around $4 or $5 by doing it yourself, but obviously there's time involved in that. So, you know, you can kind of judge what you want to do there. And I do think you actually get more doing it this way, because obviously I had some that I couldn't fit in the tray there. So I've got pineapple. This turned out to be a really good pineapple, strawberries, which are my kids' favorite, and some watermelon. And then for the extra fruit, I just like to put them in these mason jars, and they're super easy to grab. I can't talk. For the kids, if they want one like for an after school snack or with their dinner or something. And then I did get this taco meat made with the Thrive Market taco mix. Really good. And this is always something that is a good idea to prep. It's something that I don't often think about, but once you have this done, you can actually just have dinner done in like 10 minutes flat during the week. And then I did also get my fruit washed up, or my apples really, and then bananas and some mandarin oranges. My kids can peel these really easily, so that will go on the counter. And then last but not least are the oat flour banana chocolate peanut butter muffins that we made. So they've got the oat flour in there from Thrive Market. Alternatively, you could grind up some oats in your blender or food processor. And then these have the no sugar added Good Sam chocolate chips, which are so good, and the Fix and Fog chocolate peanut butter, or you could also use regular peanut butter. But like I said, we did try them and they turned out really good. So overall, very happy with what I was able to get done tonight in just 90 minutes. Pretty satisfied with that. I think I've shared with you guys before that I am someone who, especially with meal prep, I feel like I can tend to like overcomplicate things sometimes. And if I don't set like a limit or a time limit or something like that, it's just, you know, I can spend like forever in the kitchen, which is fine, but it's like when I have other things to do, sometimes it's nice to just keep it a little bit simple. So I hope that you got some inspiration for your own meal prep, and I hope that you enjoyed spending time with me in my kitchen, just sort of going along real life unplanned. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to check out Good Sam and Thrive Market. I'll have all of the information in the description box below. You can get 25% off your first order plus a free gift, and you can use the link. It's thrivemarket.com/Jen Chapin. Thanks as always for your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.